past hunters. Yeah. Help! We want the answers.
We need the answers.
We just want to communicate with the spirits that may be haunting a location.
Hello? Is anybody there? We're not here to harm you. We just want to make contact. That's all we want to do.
That's what they're doing. Did you see that? Did you see that?
The doors are going again. Join us on our journey as we delve deeper and deeper into the world of paranormal.
Whoa, hold on, okay.
Hello and welcome. We are the Past Hunters. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean.
And I'm Derek.
Tonight we are visiting one of the spookiest towns in the whole of the United Kingdom, Kingsnorth in Kent.
One very famous resident of Kingsnorth is none other than UK soccer legend Neil Razor Ruddock, and he has been kind enough to allow us to visit his home.
So without further ado, we now speak to Razor and Leah about their personal experiences.
Tonight we've been asked by Neil Razor Ruddock to come over and investigate his house because he's got some activity going on. It seems quite spooky. Some of the stuff that's been going on seems, to be honest, is quite paranormal. And so we've welcomed the opportunity. Hello.
How you doing? How you doing? I'm excited you're here. Thanks for coming.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Yeah. No, because about every house I've been in, really, we've had something happen, and I've asked Derek, and they do follow you around, but this house seems to be more happening in this house than the past. We lived in the middle of nowhere near Rye.
Yeah.
The Battle of Hastings area, so we had a lot of activity in that house, and we was big fans of Derek, and finally to get him round and help us out, really, because we just need answers. We're not scared.
We've lived here for 5 years. The first year, nothing. When our youngest was about a year old, we started experiencing some strange things in the house, and I just thought, maybe it's like having a baby, maybe I'm just...
Massive footsteps, it's not like pipes. We were a pipe group.
Yeah.
Massive footsteps above in our bedroom.
What,
doors locking like proper. Doors locking from the wrong side. Things falling off the wall. Couple of photos, family photos with unidentified people in the background.
Yeah.
So we've blown them up, so it's really spooky.
So you were breathing upstairs?
I heard it, yeah. I was laying on my bed, reading my magazine, no kids. My mum's got the kids' razors at work, this is bliss. Reading a magazine. Between the wardrobe and the ensuite door, there was a... And it wasn't a nice sight, that's what frightened me, so I was like, what the hell is that? So I got up, opened up the door. But when I came, and at that point I was frightened because I was on my own and I was just like, what is this? As I came back into the room, I felt really calm, and that is what I need to speak to Derek about, because I don't know why I felt that calmness.
Would you say this activity, have any of your other family members experienced it while you've been in the house?
Yep.
What have they experienced?
The same sort of things, breathing. My mother-in-law got out of the shower and she heard the deep breathing in her ear, and she thought it was me. Said nothing else to it.
My mum has experienced similar things to me, so...
Yeah, it was about 6 months later, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was staying in that room.
Yeah.
And I just come out of the shower and I was putting a t-shirt on, and it was just as it got over to my head, and I heard...
I'm so glad she heard it though, because I thought,
elevation
yeah, exactly. I just thought I was going mad, but I know what I heard. But there's always that 1%. Always that 1%. You think, am I going
Yeah.
mad?
Does any of it scare you?
Little bits. But I would, you know, I'd like to see something. I don't think I would be scared. I'm saying that on camera, I most probably would panic, but no, there's too much going on just for it to be an odd painting form, you know, or things going missing, like my watch and rings going missing.
In the house?
Yeah, and then going back and it's there, you know, things like that. You know.
With paranormal activity, you can sometimes expect it mostly to happen at night, but it's always a misconception.
Yeah, it is,
You do get paranormal activity in the day. Have you experienced anything in the day?
A lot of it, most of it is during the afternoon.
During the afternoon?
Yeah, in the afternoon. Because I think at night as well, when it's dark, I think you hear things, think, oh, what was that?
Yeah.
You know, but during the day when you hear things, well,
That's
you
when
know
you
what
question
I
it
mean?
more, don't
You
you?
question more. I think your attitude's more, no.
Exactly, because it's daylight.
It's daylight and you're not so scared.
No.
You know what I mean? The lights are on, you're just not so scared. So.
And your background, you used to play football.
Yep.
But in America, it's soccer.
Soccer.
Now, being a ex-football player and a legend.
Thank you.
Yeah. You'll be quite a tough man.
Yeah, I'm renowned to be a big toughie. So.
Have any of these spirits made you jump?
Oh, and it's night time.
At night time?
At night time, you know, and after we watch Crime Watch or something. You know what I mean? Please don't have nightmares.
I've noticed you've got crosses all over the
I have
house.
got crosses, yes. We was in a lovely town, a little village called Tenston, and we went into this bric-a-brac shop and I saw a cross, and I was like, I'm meant to see that, that's coming with me, thank you, I'll have that. So yeah, I brought the cross and put it in the kitchen. I did have it in my room for a while actually, but it didn't look really right up there, so I put it in the kitchen, but then...
Since having the crosses in your house, has the activity died
No,
down?
it hasn't,
No.
So it stayed the same?
Stayed the same.
So it's quite strong.
Yeah, it is strong.
It gets stronger,
We're
doesn't it?
sitting down in the sitting room here, and we just hear across the floor. My father-in-law, he was sitting. Sorry,
He's a
stepdad.
skeptic as well.
Stepdad. He's a big
Yeah.
skeptic. We was all sitting in the sitting room, and there it was going. It was.
It's heavy.
It's
heavy.
not just.
It's not tapping. It's not.
It's like
lights.
somebody is walking upstairs, and Clive got up and went right.
He ran
You know,
upstairs.
because we said to him, Razor's
ran
not here.
upstairs.
Razor's not here. I don't know where the kids. I think the kids were down at my friend's Carla's house, and Clive went, there's definitely someone up there. So he ran upstairs, and he's like, "There's nobody there." And I said, "I rest my case. Thank you. You know, it's nice that you've seen it, because I don't. You know, it's difficult.
Yeah.
Is it making you scared, the activity? Or is it
Here, you've got to be honest.
It is a bit.
Honestly,
a bit uneasy?
It is. Yeah.
especially in the beginning when we get
It
used to
is.
it.
You're getting used to it, yeah?
Yeah, that's the thing though. You get used to it. You just,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes I wake up and I just say morning.
We call him Rupert, don't we?
My mum's named him Rupert, or he, she.
Are you looking forward to Derek coming in and...
Can't wait to see Derek. I've been a big fan of Derek's for over years, and you know, and years ago when we was watching him, I said I'd love to meet him. You know, and I'm finally get to meet him.
Oh.
You know, just want answers. You know, I don't think they're scared. I don't think there's a horrible spirit out here. You know, it's nice, and so just hopefully it's just someone trying to connect with us, and that's their way of trying to connect to us. You know.
Yeah, and hopefully Derek will tell you
Yeah,
tonight.
let's hope so.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
And there's only one way you can find out,
Right.
and that's to
Bring
go off
Del
and
Boy.
take Derek out.
Bring Del Boy on.
And
Yeah,
invest.
absolutely.
Let's invest.
Yeah.
Invest.
Invest.
Egate.
Again. With many of the reports of paranormal activity that Razor and Leah have experienced has been coming from floors above, we head straight to Leah's room to begin our investigation of what may be haunting the home of the Ruddocks. Right guys, so we're on the way to the main bedroom where a lot of the action is happening.
Yeah, you okay?
So we'll head straight in.
So we're in the main bedroom and we have a locked off camera on the bed facing the K2 meter. If we pick any spirits up, Derek brings anything through, the K2 meter is going to go off. Derek, are you picking anything up right now?
Well, as we walked into the bedroom, the residual energy that's been left behind by the visit of a spirit person, not a spirit person that's grounded here all the time.
Yeah.
It's coming from the world of spirit and actually walking actually coming up the stairs and walking into this bedroom. There's a reason why activity takes place in this room in certain places, because this spirit person, it's a man, has decided he feels comfortable when he's in this area, in this corner, and also towards the window area, and more so this corner than anywhere. Now this man, I've already checked with Sam, my guide, and this man does not belong to their lovely family. He's an outsider. And he's a man, please, that most definitely, I've checked it out time and time again this afternoon, and I keep on getting the same answer. And a man who actually has been in this area across the road there, who's passed away to the world of spirit, and has been coming into this room. Not just into this room, but other places as well.
What type of energy is he?
His energy, he's not an evil man in any way. I would just say a man that had a certain personality that, I'll tell you, the honest to God's truth. The man comes in, Razor, I'm sorry to say this, and I know you're a lovely husband, but he comes in because he's absolutely, attracted to seeing Leah and seeing these things. He's fascinated.
Well, don't cry for me.
No. He's not. Look, can I tell you? He's not sexual or anything.
It makes sense to me. I know it makes sense to me. That's all.
It's not a sexual intent, honestly, Leah. He's just fascinated.
I know, but it makes sense to me that he says that, because it makes sense to me. Sorry.
What part makes sense? Tell us.
Because when I'm on my own and like I've maybe got shorts on or something, and I'm laying there on my own, that's when it normally happens.
When you feel a presence in here.
Yeah.
Later, when we
Sorry.
remove some of the energies that we may have to remove for you.
Yes.
Do you want Derek to ask him to step back?
Well, no. The thing is, if he was here years ago and he wants to stay here, that's fine by me. But it's just when Derek says these things, it makes sense to me. Like you wouldn't understand it, but it makes sense to me, and it's just.
Like
If he wants to stay, he can stay. But as long as he's nice, that's fine.
He's got no, honestly, sexual thoughts, intent, or anything like that. He's just absolutely fascinated to see a person opposite where he was at one time before he passed. He's just like, wow, it's surprised him, it shocked him, and basically he's not intent of drawing close to you, doing anything around you.
Can I just say as well, you know the breath that you hear?
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah. But
I know it was a male. It was a male. I heard it.
Yeah, did it go like that? Did it go, ooh, like a...
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Ooh, it was like a
whistly, chesty.
No, it was more like a pissed off.
Did
sort
you
of-
hear?
Yeah.
Did
What's
you hear
that
something?
then? Did anybody hear that?
That was Razor.
Eddie,
Yeah.
what was that? Was it?
Did you hear?
I could hear footsteps through
Did
my
you hear
earphones.
that?
I could hear footsteps.
No, so we heard it. No, I didn't. I haven't moved.
No one's moved.
I've not.
So have you caught that movement on?
I definitely heard the footsteps.
So that would show then on the sounding then.
Yeah.
So sometimes when the residual energy moves, sometimes the physical ear can't always hear it at that moment. But if there has been movement by a spirit person or persons, the machine, it was so sensitive to sound, it would be recorded on that.
I think, and also I think it's happened so much. We don't.
do you know what? It's happened so much. I'm used to it, and I'm like, it's fine. I can deal with it. But just as long as you're nice, you can stay.
Yeah.
But if you're not, you can go.
Oh, yeah.
My opinion is this man, when he comes in, we can speak to him, we can advise him to say, that he really basically doesn't belong here with you in your home, but you would be grateful if he just back off and not come in as often. Ask him to, we can do many things, ask him to go and link with his loved ones more. But I know the attraction is the obvious seeing, because he has moved around your home.
I know, yeah.
He is the one also that's causing downstairs any disruption with things on walls. He does that. He's the culprit doing this. If you asked me,
I don't feel
Razor,
like it's bad. I don't feel like
no,
it's bad.
He's not bad.
No.
He's just over the top
Yeah.
interested.
Yeah, I feel that, yeah.
That's
Totally,
all
I
it is.
really...
Yeah, because I mean, it doesn't happen to me. I've heard things, and this says me, but nothing's ever happened to me. I've never heard breathing.
It woke me up last
so-
night. The footsteps.
Well, the
woke me up.
reason why, Razor, let me tell you that you've not known.
No.
The reason why you've experienced these phenomena is because inside you, laying dormant, is what we call an ability. An ability, often said, starting off by being quite psychic from a young child, growing into your adult life. And that's, I can tell you later, because there's a lovely lady, there's a couple of lovely ladies that come in here, and they only mean the best for both of you.
Yeah.
They're so happy for you with the children. They love the children as well. They just love the children. And it's like, they're just saying, well done, you two, well done. And they're so pleased for you both. And I know the characters who they are because they're close to me now. Now, I know these two lovely spirit ladies. This is wonderful, that's what I'm just getting. These two spirit ladies have spoken to this man and said, you don't really belong here, do you? And they've tried to reason out with this man to try and convince him not to become it, to back off, to go, like I said before, the feelings I got, go and visit his family, where he comes from. So they have been working on your behalf, especially just recently, Sam tells me, where they're doing a good job. They think that they can convince him to back off a bit and not come as regular, and tell him to stop being so fascinated. But I also feel he's told them that I'm not here for this, like, I'm not sexual, I'm not a pervert, I'm not any of those things. I'm just interested.
I know.
Now he purposely, this man suffered up in the chest, by the way, before he passed, whatever the condition was, because my chest and my lungs feel raw. So that tells me that that's what was wrong with him. He also, there's another spirit man that comes into the lovely home regularly. And he hasn't had a chance to speak to this other spirit man that dwelled over there, but that's his intention. I'm leading to Razor, and this man loves Razor to bits, loves his bones.
Oh my God.
And I would just say to you, he's ever so protective because he's looking at you. His energy's very close by with me now. He looks at you as if he's looking at you as a little boy. And as you're growing, I'm very proud of you. He wants to put his arms around your shoulder. It's like as if, this to me is like a dad's love, a father. And it's like as if he's so pleased for you both. He's saying, the past is the past, lad. Things that happened in the past, we can't change things. But look at yourself now. You're happier now, son. 2 and 2 make 4.
Oh my God.
I visit this.
You
It's
okay?
lungs, it's his lungs, Ranger.
Yeah.
I visit the 4 of them. Leah, you're a beautiful girl. You're a beautiful mother. And I know I'm so very happy. We're so pleased. Keep on making him happy. He deserves. What about the Land Rover, son? What about the Rover, son?
Oh my God.
Oh, son, I was there. Around. You're safe, I protect you. I will stop him. I will stop him. Leave this to me.
Just check on that.
Thank you. He's telling the son. Thank you, son. Thank you for looking after me. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm like a young man, son. I'm like a young man. I'm strong again. I'm strong as you, son. And it's a funny place here. I didn't believe. I believe now, son, it's real. It's real. We got the horses and the cows here, son. We got them here. Step back, please. Step back from me. Step back, please.
You okay, Derek?
Yeah.
You alright?
Good?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Your dad's here. Your dad's so close.
I know he would be.
Your dad has taken on the job of sorting this other spirit man out, and he's working on him now, and he's promised me to promise you he will take him away.
He would do.
He's not allowing him to come in anymore. Whoa, just a little break. Have a glass of water.
Yeah, should we have
please?
a break?
Just a break.
What we'll do then is we'll have a break, and in this room, because this is the most active room in the house, is we'll put the thermal imaging camera.
Please do, yeah.
With the lock off.
Yeah.
Derek, I
The-
can't believe it. Oh my god.
The lock off camera's got a K2 meter there to pick up any activity as well. So we'll get the thermal, we'll get the lock off, and we'll see what we can pick up on.
That's cool. It's me, you and the kids.
I don't mean to get upset. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's
4 of us.
just nice.
You alright?
Derek had connected with a man that had been in visitation to the Ruddocks' home and was channeled by Razor's father, who appeared to be protecting their home. What else did the night have in store for us? We head back down to the kitchen where Leah had caught some ghostly faces on her mobile phone, and a sign has previously been flung from the wall. Okay, so now we're in the kitchen diner, and this is where the sign above us fell down on its own, and other activity have been accounted for in here. So guys, what's happened in here?
On my daughter's 8th birthday, just recently, we was all partying in here, and a few of the people here took pictures on their iPhones, and
When we got them done, there was somebody in it that we didn't recognise who wasn't here.
it was just
party.
No, it wasn't partnered in the background, so.
yeah, and there's no explanation for it. There was just somebody there that just
And
didn't.
you
It was
heard-
none of us.
You heard deep breaths, didn't you, on
Yeah.
this chair?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't say that though. I haven't said that yet.
I know, but that's what they're asking.
Yeah.
And this sign, it didn't just drop off, it flew
Oh, it
off.
flew off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It's
was,
on like hooks as well, so it's not like it's
So it's quite solid, isn't
it's
it?
solid.
it was me, Razor, and
Piece
the
of wood.
children, but the children were being really noisy, so it was
Yeah.
almost like
They broke them, so we'd run out
they
for they'd
didn't
broken
like the
something.
noise.
It was like we'd run out,
I
thought one of the
couldn't
kids had
believe it.
smashed something. It was that noisy,
Yeah, it was.
and the big wooden sign was on the
On the
floor.
But it wasn't just where it would have dropped. It wasn't just here. It was
Over
here.
there.
It was
Yeah.
So it was like it was thrown.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
like.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Derek,
And when you see the connection of how it's put on the wall, there's no way it could have just
It's
come off
unbelievable.
like
It's
it did. You know.
it would have had to be unhooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek, are you picking any,
Well, because we're standing in this area, right at the moment, the residual energy again is here of what we call the experience of the spirit man again, who, spent time in this area. And I can say 99.9% certain, if not 100, that it is this man who's doing these things as well.
Right.
And you know what? I feel in life, now I'm picking this up on the energy here, is in his life, he was a man that was, we would call a reactionist. So it meant he'd say things to people, step back and see how they'd react to what he'd say. So why do that? I'll tell you why. Just to cause a reaction.
Yeah.
Generally though, when they do that sort of thing, they make sure that there's not a living person actually by where they throw it down
Purposely.
to. Yeah, they know they're throwing it or dislodging something into an area where it's not going to
They know
hit.
it's wrong, but they don't know it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
well, this is the thing. My children were here about
Yeah.
5 minutes before
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the computer, and I thought, well, if they were here at that precise time, they would have been injured without a doubt.
But he would have known that, you see.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't have done it at that time around the children. So
Yeah.
there's no ill intent there.
Yeah.
He just wants to be. He wants to see a reaction. He wants to see, how are you going to cope with it?
Yeah.
Which is wrong, but
Is his energy here now, or is he...
the residual energy is here.
Residual.
Right.
Yeah, he's not. I've been calling quietly, and he's not in a situation where there's a contact that can be made at this moment, because his intentions are not to. You know the reason why, Sean?
Why?
Is because he doesn't want me to get to know any more about him.
Right.
He doesn't want me to name him, and I reckon along the way in this investigation, I should get his name.
Yeah.
He doesn't want me to unearth his name.
We've got the equipment here.
Yeah.
We've got a K2 meter.
Yeah.
What's the K2 meter?
What the K2 meter does, it picks up electromagnetic energy in this area. So, if a spirit is in this area now with us, it will come to this and light it up if we ask it to. And it's got different lights, so it goes all the way to red.
Yeah, so you
It's
won't
not here
lights.
all the time. We don't.
But if it's on that's like the light it's always on. Now, if a spirit comes to it, it will light up, and the stronger the spirit is, the stronger.
Because he, as you said earlier, because when there's a lot of people about, it's not, you don't hear anything.
Yeah.
When it's when
No.
the ears on, it's like, all right.
Yes, again, reactions. He wants to see
That's-
the
Or
that's
when there's a
it's-
noise in the house.
Or
Yeah.
my mother-in-law, when she's been on her own,
Yeah.
something's happened.
They choose.
So it's normally
the time.
with women
Yeah.
and...
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's because they know generally women are a little bit more sensitive than us fellas.
But I
So
kind
the
of I've
sensitivity.
wished in a way for it to, something to happen when Race was here, but it's
Yeah.
not happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, please.
Yeah.
Maybe we should try and use the singing bowl
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
increase the vibrational
Yeah,
energy
so we
in the
can attract
atmosphere.
him,
We're
yeah.
gonna track them.
Yeah.
Come on, Rupert.
Come on,
Is that his name?
I've called him Rupert. Yeah.
Rupert.
Yeah. Well, my mum called him Rupert. She thought he ought to have a name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? So if there's any energy, any spirit entities that are around here,
Oh God! The K2 went off.
Okay.
Yeah.
let's see.
I knew it.
did we catch that, Eddie?
Did you catch that?
It's in shot, so it should catch it.
We'll
Yeah.
capture on the lock off as well.
Say it again. Say
Yeah.
that again.
If there's any spiritual entities that are here with us now, please come forward. We're not here to harm you. We just want to hear your story. We want to know who you are, identify who you are. Please come forward. This bowl as well, is normally quite louder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's being muffled,
It is. Yeah. That's, I recognise that. Yeah.
Try again. Can you come forward if you're here?
I mean you nothing but love and light and peace and harmony. I'm not here to.
Well,
We just want to know who you are. What did you hear? Where from?
Just gentle
It
footsteps.
was very, very gentle.
I was it.
Was it
It's like a
upstairs?
pity-patted little...
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Race. Come on, tell him to come,
Could that be the
please.
spirit?
Could that
Yeah.
be the spirit, please?
Okay, should we do it again?
Yeah.
It seems to be
Spirit
working,
seems to
doesn't it?
bring us-
It's muffling this.
I know. It's normally much louder.
Got it. I'm gonna go one more and then we'll call out. Sorry.
Okay. The
you hear
spirit
that?
man.
What was that?
What
Did
was
you hear
that?
that?
I missed that.
I didn't hear any.
I heard that was like a
Yeah.
yeah.
And it was either this.
It went
on this.
On there, did it?
Yeah.
Do it one more time.
Well, you know at the same time.
I thought it was a phone. I thought it was a phone.
No.
There was no phone. I thought it sounded like a phone was in there.
It also
But
sounded.
it vibrated.
At the same time, I heard a man's voice.
Did you?
Yeah. We probably picked that up.
Do it one more
Come
time.
forward
Okay,
to
one more
us,
time.
please.
Mum, can you try and get him here because you've got it.
Sorry. Let me just have a listen. Okay.
K2.
K2, what's
Yeah,
that
yeah,
sort?
yeah.
Yeah,
Started,
it flashed
What's
again.
K2? What's K2? What's
It was
K2?
telling us
Yeah,
to
what's
flash
K2 do?
It
Well,
takes the
when-
lights up.
When the energy of the person is around, it suggests that he is now
He's
available.
coming
He's
closer,
coming
if you like.
closer.
This is working, isn't
Yeah,
it?
do it
Yeah,
again.
This is,
Do it
this
again,
is
yeah.
Do it
helping
again.
come
As
through.
we speak, do it again.
What's that?
To be honest,
I heard that.
Yeah, I heard it as well.
I really
there
heard that.
was a tap here behind
Yeah,
you on this
yeah.
thing.
He's coming close.
Oh.
He's coming close, yeah.
Someone just tapped that window there.
Yeah.
I heard that. I heard it.
Someone
I
just
heard
went.
it.
Someone just went.
Yeah.
And that
Oh,
was,
did you?
That was me. That was me. That's what I heard. Someone
That
just
was
tapped.
where you got that picture, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone just tapped
Come
behind
on.
your head. Someone just tapped on there.
Please.
Can you come closer?
Seriously.
K2. Can you come closer to us? We mean nothing.
You're friends.
We're friends. Everybody in this room is friendly. Please.
Please. I've felt
Be your
you.
friend.
Come on, please. Please.
I don't mind you looking at my wife, honest.
Please.
I don't.
No,
Just come and
seriously
show me.
though. I just want him to be here now.
Definitely. This is definitely working.
It is.
Come on.
I'm really shocked at this. This has never happened before.
Did you just say hello?
No, I can't breathe properly at the moment.
Did you make a noise?
I'm fine.
I'm sure I just said hello. Hello.
What, like a voice going?
Yeah. I swear I just saw the tango.
You okay?
Okay, Leah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
What's up?
You alright?
Okay. You want us to continue?
You alright?
Fine.
I just heard the tango. That's weird.
You heard that?
I
thought
heard
it was
it, but I
you.
didn't want to say anything because I heard
I thought
it.
it was you.
No, it wasn't.
But the spirit man that comes into this lovely home, step forward. Let yourself be known. We're here with the right intentions. I know you're a reactionist, so react. Do what you used to do.
I just heard something.
Yes.
Listen.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Come on. Follow through. Go straight upstairs.
Yeah.
I heard you upstairs. I know you were in my room. I know you were in my room. I heard you in my room.
Leah thinks she can hear something in the room, and that's where we're following it
I
to.
know you did, love, I know.
I heard the footsteps in my room again.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you hear that stamp? Did you hear that stamp?
I heard that. I did. I heard that.
Now, if you've noticed, the temperature up here
It's
now
freezing.
has dropped.
Freezing. Oh my
Absolutely,
god.
isn't it?
It's
Oh,
cold,
it's
isn't
freezing.
it?
Oh my god.
That's because he's in. He's
I've
come
got
in.
goosebumps.
That's how I've had the.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you
I
hear
heard
that?
that. I did.
yeah.
I
I
heard
heard
that.
that.
I heard it. I heard it.
Did you think
between
that
us, I
would
heard.
have picked it up?
Oh my
thought
god,
it
please
was
tell
me.
me you picked that up on camera,
We
please.
would have, yeah.
Yeah, well,
How cold is it in
It
here
was
now?
like this.
Oh.
Did you hear
Yeah,
it?
I did. I did.
What we
It's
also
freezing. I've got it around
It
my
is
face.
freezing, isn't
It's
it?
here.
we've got a locked off
It's
camera
always
as
here,
well, so we'll be
Derek.
able
It's
to
always
pick
We've
it
got
up.
lots
here.
of camera in here.
Yeah.
It's freezing.
God.
Thermometer.
This room's baking hot room. It's freezing in here.
Is that the man in this room that's making it
Yeah.
cold?
Yes.
Probably.
He's just moved
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
He come close to us, then he raced back up here.
I
Because
heard
he
it.
feels
I
more
fucking heard it.
comfortable here.
Feel like cold the wall, isn't it?
Yeah. Because this is
Wow.
where he comes
Let's go and
from.
get the
What's
exact-
His steps here.
Do you know what? I feel like
Feel
something's
that? Feel how
right.
cold it is here.
But it's always cold in here, Razor. That's what I said.
No, but not weren't 2 minutes ago when we was all in here. We eating.
No, it's quite warm, wasn't it? Before?
When he comes,
Right,
it's
hang on a
cold.
minute.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cold.
Yeah.
That's
no.
noticeably different.
You've noticed the
Yeah,
cold.
No,
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
when I hear something, it's like
it's
this.
cold. That's what I mean. But when he's not about, it's warm. When we try to be
Bloody
real, it's nice and
baking
warm.
normally.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's cold in here when it's like when you hear something.
Oh,
That's what I mean.
getting something now. Look at this. Oh, where we go. Because it's from his energy. Thank you, son. Thank you for helping me, please. Sam's been talking to him.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh. What was that then?
Don't know.
That is what I hear all
was
the
a-
time, that noise.
That thud.
obviously
No,
cracking.
I heard before the cracking of Eddie. I heard that.
Yeah.
That's what it is, like this.
Yeah.
He doesn't want us to expose him, you
It's like
see.
this. This is what I hear when I'm downstairs, okay?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
on my own, in
yeah.
here. This woke me up last night, this noise.
Yes.
That.
It's real.
I hear it all
He
the
does
time.
it, yeah, he does this.
But you know when we did our quick walk around when we started?
I can freeze it.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
it. It's
He's
like
like,
he's
yeah,
got
Around
my
there,
hand.
I feel
You feel
freezing.
that.
I feel
You
freezing.
feel
Yeah.
cold.
I am
And you
freezing.
think he's never cold, ever.
I don't have a cover on at night. I am freezing.
Yeah,
Freezing.
yeah.
Told you.
Because
Told
you stepped into his energy, you see.
Told you.
That thud that we heard in here just with you now.
Yeah.
We heard that when we were doing our walk around before.
Yeah.
Yes.
We heard footsteps.
And you've got that on Audible as well, haven't you?
What does he
Yeah.
want?
It's recorded.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a
Oh,
break for
K2 meter.
Did we flash?
Yeah,
Okay.
flashed up.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break and we'll recamp and find out where this activity is coming from and we'll investigate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool. Thank you
Good,
so much.
good.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Good.
As the team headed for a break, Leah had heard some more noises coming from the kids' bedroom on the floor above, so we headed straight up to investigate.
He's come up here, yeah.
And the heating's on.
Yeah, he's come up.
The heating on.
What's on, yeah?
Freezing up here.
Instantly a cold draft as you come up the stairs. Really cold.
Oh my god, it's freezing.
It is cold, isn't it? Just quickly. Just let me go through, please.
Your left.
My mum knows he's up here.
Left there, left.
He's in here.
He's in the,
He's in here.
he's in the kids'
In
room.
this
Mum, he was here
Yeah,
last
yeah,
night. He was here last night. He was here last night.
It's going
Oh, it's
mental.
freezing.
He's just listening. Come on.
Jesus.
Isn't it
You
cold
go
up
into
here?
the other bedroom, it's totally
And it's
different
normally
since-
so hot up here.
Yeah, you turned the heating up before as well, because
Oh.
Okay. What are you picking up?
I've got a chest
Why is he
pain.
running about? That's why is he?
Does he
He
not
don't
want to be
wanna-
cold?
No.
Has he moved up here then? Ran up here?
Yes. Oh, I've got you now. I've got you now.
I've got a chest pain. I have.
You'll be okay. Step forward, I know who you are now. And I know you're close by. You might be able to cover. Yeah, I just said his voice. You want my name, do you? He's saying. My name's George. My name's George.
Shush.
Okay.
And
What's
he
his last
does-
name?
He does come from over the other side. He comes and walks purposely across the grass and through the door. And sometimes he comes through the side door. He chooses. He's not intent to hurt anyone,
Good.
but he realizes, Sam, your father's talking to him, your dad's talking to him, and he's saying, I want you out of here, and you stop disturbing my family. I want you out, and I'll make sure I get you out, and he's gonna do it quickly. So George, we know who you are now. What's your surname? If you give me your first name, what's your surname, please? No, he won't give it to me.
What is he over that in that corner?
His energy's here.
Okay.
And he's actually masking himself, so I can't see his features, but his energy is here. It's like as if we cornered him. Not very tall, this man. In his physical life, about 5'6.5", 5'7". Not a heavy set man. Not a, and also a man that had very poor eyesight. He'd wear glasses, very strong glasses for his eyes. And also actually quite a quiet man, unassuming man. And this is why he's been fascinated with Leah.
Would this be the man whose face was in the window?
There's strong probability that's him. He's doing a lot of the stuff here. The family members, such as Razor's dad and the lady folk that come in here, they don't do any of this. They come in calm. They're happy to be here to see the children, to see the children play, happy to listen to the conversations. So he is invading their space. And sometimes the lady folk wouldn't approach him because he's a man. This is why Razor's dad has got the job to get him out and to keep him out.
It's really cold.
I feel that this sort of thing is going to cease now.
Okay.
I feel it's going to really, really subside. What you could have though, Razor, which sometimes happens when we ask a spirit to do this, when they've got up to do it, sometimes before 24 hours is through, they do something as a last.
Yeah, we're not horrible. We don't be meaning any horrible. We just
No, but you want peace, don't you?
Yeah.
You want peace of mind. And Leah wants to sleep, and she wants to, there's no
peace.
glaring guys.
from over there, isn't it?
Does this name George, does it mean anything to you?
Yeah, well, Rose's.
I've got a little, George, a little man.
I thought.
No, who?
Oh right, okay, yeah, okay, I understand.
Right,
yeah.
is it your
Granddad.
granddad George? Yeah.
But he wouldn't,
Could that be Derek? Or?
Well, you see,
he wasn't saying it's coming from
This
over
is a
there.
different man, isn't it?
Yes, it's a
This
different
man
man.
came from across the road.
this man came from
Yeah.
across the road.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's not you.
Something's happened across the road.
No.
No. So he's not your family either side.
Yeah.
But I know that he lived over there and he passed away. And because the area, when he's been coming back visiting, he's thought, I can go into these homes, local. I've got the ability to do it. And he's come in and he's been fascinated. He's looked at the things on the wall. Because there he was, a quiet, unassuming man.
Yeah.
Maybe it took him by surprise, shock. I haven't seen anything like this in my life.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing.
Mm.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
I like him. I like the man.
Yeah.
He's admiring, not just doing
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
admiring.
Yeah, and so basically, I do feel that because of your lovely dad, this visitation will very soon cease.
Yeah.
And all that will come in
Could you
is family members.
are you picking something up there?
Well,
Yeah.
we could
What
hear
that noise?
breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you.
Did you hear?
Yeah.
I did hear that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I heard it as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
We always acknowledge it, don't we?
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
We
yeah,
always
yeah, yeah.
acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
George
How's it
Barnes.
again?
His name George
Did
Barnes.
you do that again?
Just got
George
Barnes.
Barnes.
George Barnes.
is the guy.
And he
that's
and he
coming over.
breathed at the same time as
Yes.
that came through.
This is it.
Yeah.
We've got him. We've got him exposed, and we've got him.
So, Razor, Leah, how do you think tonight went?
Oh, it's gone much better than I thought. More has happened than I've actually sort of witnessed myself today. You know, I've definitely heard voices and walking. I'm just so happy that everyone else is there to hear it. So you're not going mad.
No, you're
No,
not.
it's not.
No, because sometimes when things happen, I tell Razor and he just doesn't really take it in. But the fact that you've all come here today has made him realise that I am not mad, and I just thank you so much
Yeah, thank you very much.
for giving
Thank
us
you.
like peace, if you like. You
It's
know.
been a pleasure.
Thanks,
You know,
It
it's
has
been
been a pleasure.
thanks very much.
It's going mental.